Apologies for the slight tardiness. I was busy still tweaking some adjustments to the defensive line mid block area, but things are looking good. So hopefully I can push something tomorrow. Good evening. Hello, Henry. Hello, Napruk. Hello, Hart. Hello, Balaj. Hello, Hoodie. Good evening, Marcos. Hello, Rossi. Hello, Clay. Good evening, Noni. Hello, Panda Ball Knowledge. Good evening, Daniel. How's it going? Good evening, Ham. Hello. Hello, Tobias. Good evening, Tobias. Hello, Paulinho. Hello, Epi. Hello, Lego.
Evening.
Hello, Yagami. Apology accepted. Thank you. I'm glad you understand because it's such a big game for Inter here. In an ideal world, I come on 10 minutes before kickoff. I can do a breakdown for you guys. And
How was your day, kind sir?
it was good, but I finished work about like 7 minutes ago. Is it? I literally just fed ET and
Inter loss. What a beautiful night.
I just fed ET and came here. I started the stream. As you can see, I've backed my team to win tonight. I believe my team will emerge victorious by 2-0. If Inter win today, just to give you guys an idea on the ramifications of this game and its importance, if Inter... Oh, sorry. I was recording something. If Inter win this football match, Inter will go top of the league. Via goal difference, Inter will go top of the league. However, here's the problem. The problem is this game has already been played, as in 15 minutes have been played. So we only have 75 minutes to win this football match. P for it. What do you mean P for it? I'm recording stuff for goals. I said P for it because I have a control of my screen. I was recording because I was investigating the dribbling basically. So when I shift the left stick to the left and then back again to the right, I don't expect my player to basically turn left, and I expect almost like my player just simply does a slight touch but then immediately shifts back to the right, if you know what I mean. Because the biggest problems with modern football games when it comes to left stick dribbling is that they don't value your input. Like your input is not directly associated with the football. Sorry, I'll get distracted because the game's about to but I've gone through I could talk about football for years, everything football gaming, football matches, but full focus on the real football. Like I said, Fiorentina versus Inter. We are connected on LinkedIn. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any life advice? Find something you love and obsess over it. Also, tonight is, I mean, not that anybody gives a shit, but Liverpool Spurs are in action as well. Very, very strong team. Liverpool are sending out. Makes me believe Arne Slot doesn't necessarily believe in his ability to bring one of the big trophies. So he's going all in on the small trophy. And no Mikey Moore for Spurs, unfortunately. But Danso makes his debut. Much needed that one because obviously Dragosin has done his ACL. And Matthias Tell is on the bench. He starts off the bench.
36 months with the GOAT.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the entertainment.
Thank you, MC.
Kindness
Thank you,
over the
kind sir.
years, sir.
Let's get this win. Let's go top of the league, sir. Rice, your team lost yesterday, though. How's it going, Sipa? Thank you for the 10, sir. Ifan, thank you for the 4 as well, boss man. And then also later this evening is Valencia versus Barcelona. Those are the lineups. I'll reveal the spoiler for that soonish. Anyways, so the game has started, and I don't think I've ever done this. The game has started, but the clock will not start from 0. The clock will start from minute 16. Inter with a bit of a, well, both teams with a different lineup, obviously, to the players that were playing in the, as you can see, we start 16 minutes, even though weird, obviously, even though the game has just started. But yeah, substitutions were allowed to be made already that don't officially count as substitutions. If you remember, if I'll refresh your memory, Inter scored minute 13. Lautaro Martinez scored. VAR ended up, well, VAR were checking Lautaro Martinez's goal before Bove, unfortunately, passed out on the ground, and that's when the game ended. But yeah, the goal was confirmed to be disallowed, because I had question marks whether, to be honest with you, this may sound like an insensitive thing to say, but I didn't see replays which proved that Lautaro Martinez's goal was indeed offside. It may sound like a sensitive thing to say, but I still haven't seen a replay which confirmed that Lautaro Martinez was in an offside position. So it's something to keep in mind heading into this game, because Lautaro Martinez scored past David De Gea. No, but it's the truth. I haven't seen a replay. But obviously at the time it was a very sensitive situation, so it overrided VAR. But yeah, that's a good question. The lineups on the screen are actually they are the ones that finished the game. Oh, not finished.
Sir.
The ones that
Last
were
summer,
playing
I
in the
visited
other
country
game.
and
So
enjoyed my time. I
yeah,
stayed on the nearby island Gozo.
should I'll update. Good evening, Senegal. How's it going, sir? What are you thinking for this game? Fiorentina had a bit of a collapse in and around end of December, January. But since then, they've won, I think, 2 or 3 on the bounce, including a very big win away to Lazio. Moise Kean scored another incredible goal on the weekend. He's their main danger man. So we'll see what this one brings. Barella is also... Lauti has another shot. This time De Gea saves. Corner, Inter. It's almost like the players... It's a weird situation for the players, because 15 minutes have passed already, when in reality only 2 minutes have passed. So they have to play with a certain, maybe higher intensity than usual, knowing that they don't have to play 90 minutes. They're playing, in reality, 75 minutes. And Lauti has a shot to test David De Gea already. David De Gea parries it for an Inter corner. How's it going, Pat? Oh, De Gea looking a little bit shaky. Maybe that's something we can capitalize on tonight. No, Bove will not be able to play again in Italy, because Italy have a regulation which states that you cannot play if you have a pacemaker. So he'll probably have, like Ericsson, he'll have to leave Italy if he is to play football again. Dara, thank you for the prescription. But says, hope you will visit the country and enjoy my time. I stayed in the nearby island Gozo, heaven on earth. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. Yeah, Bologna are doing really, really well at the moment. I hope they can take a Champions League spot over Juventus or Milan, or even both. But yeah, this is one of those games. And here's another twist. These two teams will play again against each other on Monday. So we play against each other again Monday, this time in Milan. Inter will be the home team. So I wonder, again, if there's anything they'll be able to take from this game heading into that one. They are weird circumstances. Thank you, Bell. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Much love, boss man. Let's get these 3 points and go top of the league.
Kurt, I'd love to share my fantastic ball knowledge with you. I
Mato,
feel like great
Mato,
minds think
Mato,
alike, and if you
Bastoni's
could
gone all the
help
way,
me interact
Jesu.
with their TikTok brains and give them a second chance at life.
Likewise, Lesky, honestly. Listen, you know my opinion. I dislike many members in my chat, but equally there are so many other individuals in my chat who I'd love to have a beer with and just talk about football all evening long, you know? Oniko here. Good evening. I have caught a nasty fever yesterday alongside feeling nausea. But that should not stop me from tuning in for tonight's game. Viva el football. Thoughts on the Nico Gonzalez transfer? He was so bad for Barca. Why would Pep buy him? That's a lie. He wasn't so bad for Barcelona. There was potential there. But he's transformed at Porto. He's even changed his position, because at Barcelona he played more as a number 10 almost. At Porto he's been a deep lying playmaker. So listen, players evolve, players develop. We've had some success at the stadium in recent years. Last year we obviously won here by, if I'm not mistaken, a 0-0. That was a crucial, decisive goal by Lautaro Martinez from a corner. We had an incredible game when we were losing 3-1 and we won 4-3, was it? It was absolutely crazy. But they did also beat us, I think, the year prior to that, when Vlahovic scored an incredible goal before Juventus ruined him, when he got the ball, obliterated Skriniar, and fired a missile past Handanovic in the near post. It's always a tough game, this one. Always a tough game. Did you watch us defeat the Arsenal? No. I couldn't care less about the Carabao Cup, but I wish you guys, honestly, the best of luck in the competition. I know for a club like Newcastle, the Carabao Cup will mean a lot more. So, congratulations. I did see some highlights of Isaac absolutely tearing apart William Saliba. Good start from Inter, though, here so far. So, positives. Hang on, because I may have jinxed it. Trouble. Madre mia. Fiorentina playing with a left back as a left midfielder tonight, Parisi. Also, one of their main danger men is definitely the right back that started that run, Dodo. You could argue, alongside Dumfries, have been the best 2 right backs in the league. Dodo probably just about edges Dumfries for the team of the season. A guy like MCFC has no business talking about the beautiful game. Every time he sends a bit donation, it plays out loud. I cover my ears. I cover my ears because I feel like the beautiful sport is being tarnished by such washed knowledge. Who is this guy, MC? Targeting you. Yo, shitbag. Any Maltese fitties on the go? I might come and check out some of the local talent myself. Where are the hotspots? Make sure you let me know when you're coming so I can warn my country about you. I'll make sure I'll warn the Malta police. We discussed that, Shady. We discussed that. You know what they say? Never fall in love with a lone player. Well, Milan fans have already fallen in love with Felix. They were talking about Kaka yesterday. But yeah, if they have to get him from Chelsea, there's no agreed price. There's no option to buy. There's no obligation to buy. The price will have to be defined. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little bit weird how the 2 players or how the 2 clubs operate nowadays. That's a good point, Cobra. The lineups are incorrect. Apologies. They're yet to be updated. Bove's not playing tonight. Sorry. That's the start. I know. Sorry. Apologies. You don't know, but I know, Bo. Next season I'm winning it. You're winning the Who Knows Ball leaderboard. I'm so upset, man. I lost so many points yesterday. But Next season, I'm with you. Next season, I've already got a plan for FPL. And who knows, ball, I believe I can still win it this year. But I've dropped points which are unacceptable. So looking to definitely do even better next year. I want to start the season better because I always finish strongly. But I need to also finish. Also need to start strongly because I finish usually strongly. Who was a better manager, Eddie or Arteta? Arteta. Did you hear rumors Pep tried signing Busquets on loan? Please.
Kind sir.
Yeah.
I think this hoodie will fit
Oh,
you
yeah?
nice, sir.
What's that? $70. What the fuck? Did you see Spurs have signed Mason Melia? Never heard of him. Imagine rocking that shit, bro. Holy fuck. That's enough to repel any female. Free kick. Free kick. Free kick Inter. What is sustainable? Do you believe this is sustainable? Best XG differences this season. Yeah, it's what I mean with Liverpool. It's incredible how much they're overperforming. It's crazy. It's absolutely not sustainable. Absolutely not sustainable in any way.
Hope you are doing well, kind sir.
I'm doing well, thank you, Napa. Thank you for asking. Has your view on Zalewski changed after his debut? Yeah, so Zalewski's not available, by the way, today off the bench. I mean, he had a fantastic debut. Is it enough to change my mind already? No. But we could not have asked for more in those opening 15 minutes. You read it wrong. That means they have been dominant. Yeah, it's not sustainable, bro. Corner again for Inter. I mean, we've started the game very well. Very, very well. More of this and we should be fine.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat.
Liverpool prediction. I couldn't care less about the Carabao Cup.
Vamos, Kurt.
How's it going, Lewis?
Inter.
Tactic then. Another corner Inter. We need to start firing more shots towards De Gea, man, because he's looking very dodgy. Tactic. Have you seen the Marcelo news? No. What Marcelo news? Madre mia. Go! 1-0. 1-0 Inter. 1-0 Inter. 1-0 Inter. Bastoni to Augusto. Shee, man. With another assist, Alessandro Bastoni. Inter with a fantastic start. And we get the goal that we deserve. Ole putan. As things stand, Inter go top of the league. David De Gea stood absolutely no chance with that one. Is he onside? He's offside. Wait. There's a guy close to the corner. There's a guy close. It looks offside from that one. But there's a guy close to the corner, no? If I'm not mistaken. There must be a guy close to the corner. Hang on a minute, because it looks offside, but I don't think it's offside. I don't think it's offside. They're gonna check this one. There's a guy next to that went short for the corner. I'm relatively sure. Keep an eye on his location. Fuck, man. Disallowed. That would have done nicely, man. I'm still not convinced it would. For me, if my eyes did not deceive me, I'm relatively sure I seen a player that was close. Fiorentina players are still complaining and manager the fact that it wasn't a corner to start with, but I don't know, man. I'm still questioning the actual decision. Good evening, Zed Mohadinho. How's it going, kind sir? What did you go with Valencia versus Barcelona, sir?
Hello, sir. Did you hit the gym
Of
today?
course, of course, of course. Leg day today. I don't know who that is. What's the angle? Yeah, that's not funny. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Fucking sad, these people, man. Uh-oh. I'll be fine, he'll be fine. Yeah. Was there not another player? That still is not answering my... Goal! Incredible! What a save by Jan Sommer on Moise Kean. Wow, wow, wow. Holy shit. Sommer with the save to keep Inter alive. Madò. Wow. That's exactly the man that Fiorentina would have wanted the chance to fall to. Wow, wow, wow. Game intensifying. Both teams realize they're only playing 75 minutes today, not 90. Wow. Have a look at this. Oh, it was straight at him, to be fair. It was straight at him from Moise Kean. It was directly at him. Either side of Sommer, and that's 1-0 Fiorentina. We got very, very lucky with that. To be fair, I don't know what we could have done to stop the cross. It's an unbelievable cross. Bastoni tried his very best, but it's not defendable. Then he was there, thankfully, for the clearance. Incredible. Wow. Tag. I know, Panda. I know. But Panda, it still upsets me because Milan get Felix, Juventus get Colomoni, and we're unable to get anybody. To be fair, Napoli didn't get anyone either, and they're our main, obviously, rivals. So I'm not. Well, what's the correct phrase? I am upset, but it could have been worse. Like if Napoli went and got someone like Adeyemi, it would have been over. And we're stuck with Arnautovic and Correa off the bench. Yeah, that would have been bad. Some Premtars are yapping about Van Dijk red card in a competition nobody even cares about. But it is interesting to note if Liverpool are cheating again. Damn. Thoughts about the newly modded Football Manager by some nerds from FM Korea. FM24 is broken. The engine is broken. We have to wait for FM25. Did you see the Galatasaray goal I tagged you in? No. I liked Felix's goal yesterday, but the Roma defense was wider than Lily Phillips' flaps. What do you know about that anyway, Sabri? I wasn't. What do you mean I wasn't? Tom. Wow. Wow. I like Fiorentina's manager. I mean, he done a really good job at Monza because now they're bottom of the table. Last season they finished, I think, what was it, 10th, 11th. Trouble, Dodo, trouble, De Vrij blocks. The hero against Milan blocks. Challenge on Lauti. Fucking nasty ones, those, because they catch you right on your ankle. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck, man. Oh. Lauti, shake it off. Shake it off. No, you always say FM News tomorrow, man. That fucking Rossi guy's been telling me FM News tomorrow for the past month. I suspect we might get some Football Manager 2025 news tomorrow. Sega Semi's next financial report is released tomorrow at 2:30 a.m. Fucking nerds, man. Van Dijk elbow, no yellow. Let's have a look. Oh! Yeah, something awfully suspicious is going on with Liverpool. I've told you guys this already. Damn. That's crazy. In a Carabao Cup game as well. Like, if I was Liverpool, I wouldn't make it so obvious. I would be like, fuck the Carabao Cup. They can have it if they want. That is crazy. Trouble. Dodo's in. Dodo. He misses. In hell, man. This is a tough game. Tough game. But we have to find a way to win, man. Napoli came here and they decimated them, but Napoli caught them in a good moment. Inter on the counter-attack. What a game this is. Another challenge on Thuram, but Thuram gets straight back up. Is it a corner? Corner Inter. Feisty game of football. That's a foul, eh? That's a foul, eh? Yeah, couldn't it? It is. It's a foul. I thought it was a corner. It is a foul. Free kick Inter. Thuram this season. We have to talk about Marcus Thuram for the Ballon d'Or. He's most definitely in contention. We have him in around, what is it, top 25? Top 15, top something like that at the moment. And of course, if Inter continue to do well, go far in all competitions, he'll be in with a chance, make no mistake about it. Free kick, Inter. This one will more than likely be crossed. The angle is simply too narrow. Although then again, you never know, because like I said, De Gea has been looking a bit dodgy. So if Çalhanoğlu wants to fire a missile at him, I wouldn't argue against it. And he does do that. Corner Inter. De Gea gets saved by a block right in front of him. Kind say 3 incomings and outgoings that you would make for Inter in the summer. It's going to be a very busy summer window for Inter. We need to get rid of Arnautovic, Correa. We need to get rid of, with all due respect, Acerbi. We cannot rely on him. Frattesi will more than likely leave. And with his money, I would like to see us bring in Donnarumma in goal. I would like us to get a central center back. There's no name at the moment that is screaming at me, but we need to get one. I would like us to get Castro from Bologna, and I would like us to get Nico Pass from Como. We already have the Croatian midfielder coming in, and potentially a right wing back as well. Akanji. Nah. We're good, MC. The thing with Akanji, like, honestly, what I've seen from him this season. There's no centre back at the moment that's like that would be available. I I have a feeling we're gonna end up with Dragozin, and I don't know. He was good in Serie A, but like I don't know. Start bench sell Kane, Musiala, Kimmich. This season they're in order already. No. I forgot the name. I'm bad with names. Thoughts on Felix? Milan fans calling him cock of this generation. You know I like Felix in it. I thought he was fantastic yesterday. But it's funny how, yeah, they'll call him Kaka. Oh, penalty. Madu. How well do you think Ten Hag would do in the leaderboard? Oh, if Ten Hag competed in the Who Knows Ball leaderboard, he'll probably be top 50. Silver says, if the Champions League final is Barca versus Liverpool, gun to your head, who is winning? I mean, Barcelona better than Liverpool as a team, so yeah, I'd go Barcelona. Hansi Flick has been there already, knows what it takes. How is it 42nd minute? Because we started from minute 16. Remember, this game is a game we're recovering from that unfortunate incident with Bove, where he had heart problems. Is Patrick Schick in your Ballon d'Or power rankings? That's a good point. That's a really good point. We have to factor Patrick Schick for sure. Surely Inter needs a replacement for Mazda haircut in midfield. We've got one already. We've got the next Modric from Dinamo. And then we'll more than likely bring in Nico Pass as well from Como. But he is owned by Real Madrid, so it's going to be a little bit problematic. I wonder how substitutions will be made in this game as well. It's weird, isn't it? Because those 15 minutes that you cut out, you know, how will they work? Will we even see Barella in action today? If so, what minute will he come on? I don't know. So, it's interesting. Who? Oh. Thuram. Bastoni looking our most dangerous player at the moment. What is that? What does 0-3 mean? Probably CCFC. Probably. Oh, 3 minutes of added time. I don't know why I seen 0. I swear I seen 0. 3 minutes of added time. And already the first half will come to an end. Which is crazy. Any advice for a future pro EAFC coach? Yeah, start by putting the fries in the bag. You ain't got no hope in life. If that's what you want to become. Thuram with the beard looks like Sturridge. Say what now? If you had to guess on how many football matches you've watched in the entirety of your lifetime, what would that number look like? Oh, wow. We could do some ballpark numbers, I suppose. Let's say on average 2 matches a day. Times so 712. Let's say I've been able to conceptually begin properly understanding football matches since I was, I say, 5 years old. So we do times 25. I'd say 17,800 football matches I would have watched in my lifetime. $256, are you done? What? Oh shit, sorry. Oh shit, sorry. I should have multiplied by oh no, I did it wrong. Hang on a minute. 2 a day. Which means no. It's right. If 1 year has 356 or is it 252 days? Either way, I'm not far off. 265. Oh yeah, so it's even more matches. Sorry, 265, not 256. So yeah, by 2 a day times 365 days times, like I said, 25, I would say, which means I've watched 18,250 matches, I would estimate. It's called Bet365, not Bet356. Relax, man. I'm very busy. So yeah, give or take, 18,200 matches. So that's why, like, when people come in here and they're like, "Oh, how can I acquire your level of ball knowledge?" Yeah, fucking hell, man. I mean, you think this just happened overnight? Halftime. Well, this feels very. I don't know about you, ET, but this feels very anticlimactic. Halftime already. Fiorentina 0, Inter 0. The best chance of the game went to Fiorentina with Moise Kean. Inter had a goal disallowed. I'm not entirely certain if it was completely correct, but the goal was disallowed. ET, did you switch off the tumble dryer? Let me have a look. It switched off. It switched off by itself. It's 52 weeks in a year, and most matches are just Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, but on Saturday and Sunday, I watch like 6 matches a day, which means it equals out. And I watch preseason matches as well in the summer. So, plus World Cup, international tournaments. Yeah, I think it is around 18,000 matches.
Did you guys expect anything else from us? We bottled yet another big match. We don't win cups and trophies here at Arsenal. It's not allowed. Sure, we can finish second or third, but here at Arsenal, we don't win trophies. I hope the Arsenal fans realize that. Kai Havertz once again played like the donkey that he is. What an awful, awful player. This ownership once again failed to get me a striker during the transfer window. Now I'm stuck with this donkey until the end of season again. Safe to say, we're not going to win anything again this season. And Declan Rice had a disaster tonight.
No, man.
I thought he was playing American football out there with all the fouls he was committing. What a disgraceful performance after we humbled Haaland. We will be the ones staying humble tonight.
Stop. No, but the Declan Rice one, I'll never understand. Because it's like... Bro... He cannot play the ball forward when he receives it under pressure. I'd be if I was an Arsenal fan and when the goalkeeper or like a defender passes the ball to Declan Rice and he's got his back to goal, I'd be shitting bricks. Like, I'm sorry to say, in the game against City, of course, in those type of games, he's fantastic. But I'll stand by it. I don't think he's a midfielder that can play for a club that dominates most of the ball. In those matches, I just don't see it. Like, the difference between Rice and Caicedo for me is astonishing. And I've told you this since day one. Take. Yeah, we've seen this yesterday. He knows what he's doing with that. The perception that I'm feeling is it does seem like it's everybody against Arsenal. And I think Arsenal can use that. I think Arsenal can use that as fuel for the remainder of the season. You've got the PGMOL and Liverpool together. You've got all the other teams seemingly against Arsenal. It's like nobody wants Arsenal to win. And I think that's something they can use as motivation. Thoughts on Alan Brazil getting cancelled for this?
Missions includes another mission for the women's team. It's called Mission 1, the plan to get the women to the first title of the WSL. And then both missions come under this broader Project 150, which aims to get the club back to the win in the Premier League for its 150th anniversary by 2028.
Greatest respect, when you talk about Manchester United, look, the women's football now is getting more important, but when you talk about Man United, it's only the men's, the Premier League, that we're talking about here with Mission Impossible. It's not the women's.
Well, actually, it is part of the plan. Well, it's called Project 150.
Well, I'm sorry, people around the world are not bothered.
That's not true.
It is true.
Well, I'm bothered, and I'm sitting here and telling you that I'm bothered. So don't say people around the world aren't bothered.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
They
In
are.
the bigger picture, they're not. Okay, they're not.
The bigger picture, what, the men who only care about football being the men's game?
No, the bigger picture is men who want to see, Man United fans want to see Manchester United in the Premier League challenging.
Right, so I want to see
the bigger picture.
I want to see that too, but I would also quite like to see the women be supported.
Good,
to get the
but
chance.
it's not.
But you've just said that people don't care. People do care.
It's not important compared to the bigger picture.
No, the bigger picture is having a future and them being valued.
It's not. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's not. Right? It's not.
It is. If they've
Not.
clearly got. Ow, stop being like that.
I'm not
Honestly,
being, I'm telling you the truth. It's not.
You sound like a proper dinosaur. That is obviously your spirit animal with the way you sound on this morning.
Siobhan,
I don't know why you're speaking like that.
You're kidding yourself on.
I'm not kidding myself
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Alan, stop. Like, listen to yourself.
You're
There is a
kid-
project
I
here.
don't have to listen to myself. You're kidding yourself on.
But
When
I
you-
would say,
That's unbelievable from you.
It's not.
Guys, you're the one with a granddaughter playing football.
Yes.
Listen to your language
Siobhan,
right now. That's
Mado.
important.
I watch it as well, okay?
Oh, so but it's not important in the long term?
Not what we're talking about here. Mission Impossible, 21 years.
Unbelievable.
It's about Manchester United getting back, taking on
And I've
Liverpool,
just- did you-
City, etc.
And I've said that, but then don't disregard the wider picture of involving the women.
Siobhan, you're getting carried away again.
well, Alan, I
He kept his mouth shut, by the way. He wanted none of that, and he knew he better not even speak up, man. Mado. Chala very disappointed so far. Feels like we're playing with the Albanian again. But he was disappointing, Richie, midweek. Also against Milan. He's not fully fit. That's obvious. But Richie, I don't know, man. Like, for me, call me crazy, Richie, but do you not feel like the game should have started from minute 0? Like, that first half, it didn't. It's almost like the players were just getting into it. Like, me personally, I think it's utter woke nonsense that you have to start the game from minute 13, minute 14, like, minute 16 even. Because they've added the 3 minutes when they subbed at the minute 13, but Marcelo retired. Did he actually? No way.
Mi amor por el fútbol viene por mi abuelo. Él quería que yo fuera futbolista profesional e hizo todo lo posible para conseguirlo. Con 18 años, el Real Madrid llamó a mi puerta y vine aquí. Ya puedo decir que soy un madrileño más. Aquí he formado junto a mi mujer una familia. 16 temporadas, 25 títulos, 5 Champions, uno de los capitanes y tantas noches mágicas en el Bernabéu. ¡Qué locura! El Madrid es un club diferente. El madridismo es un sentimiento inexplicable. Jugar con la camiseta de mi país desde las categorías inferiores también ha sido un gran honor. En mi memoria quedan 2 medallas olímpicas y una Copa de Confederaciones.
That's Anteveci.
Regresar a Fluminense supuso devolver.
Cioè, could you imagine freaking Ronaldo Nazario talking about 2 Olympic gold medals? I don't know. I mean, listen, they were important for Brazil, especially the 2016 one to get revenge on Germany. But it's like, man, I mean, come on, man. Brazilians have to be talking about Copa America's World Cups. Man. He did, and the whole, obviously not just him, they did. And
Ver al club lo que me dio, ayudando a conseguir 3 títulos, incluyendo la Copa Libertadores, y dejando un legado para los jóvenes en el estadio Marcelo Vieira. Mi historia como jugador termina aquí, pero todavía me queda mucho que darle al fútbol.
Apparently his son, chat, his son. One of them, I don't know which one. One of them is really
Gracias
good,
por
apparently. One of them is really good. Okay, chat, now that his career has come to an end, here's the question I pose to you guys. Marcelo or Roberto Carlos, if you had to pick one, who would you guys say was the better left back? Madrid went from Carlos to Marcelo to Mendy. Marcelo, Carlos, Marcelo, Carlos, Marcelo, easy. Carlos, Marcelo, 100%. It seems very, very much split. It looks like it's 50-50 in my chat. Me personally, I mean, I do think Marcelo as a player was... I'll take Marcelo. I really would. The things he could do with the football, chat, ridiculous. And I think people forget, I don't know. I mean, obviously Carlos had the better career because he won the World Cup, but I take Marcelo just about. Why are Barca fans spamming Alba? I'm taking Ashley Cole. Carlos is only rated because he has high pace on FIFA. Yeah, spoken like a true Premtar. The fact that Premtars bring Ashley Cole in conversations between Marcelo, Roberto Carlos. I'm not even going to talk about Maldini. Madre mia. Dirty, filthy, smelly Premtars like Ibrahim Sanchez. I spit on losers like that. So we have a poll, and it looks like Marcelo won the poll. It's pretty close, but Marcelo's won it. I agree. Tag. The culprit. Oh my god. Is that the interview? Because Arteta done that interview claiming that the reason they lost was because of the ball. Oh, the Carabao Cup ball. Madre mia. And quickly before the second half starts, I was 1 away yesterday in the pyramid game. I feel like I should have got it yesterday. We get hit with another Premtard question. But I... Again, it's one I do believe I can hopefully... get correct. We'll see. Oh. Okay, so hear me out on this. Fucking hell. Hear me out on this. Would John Terry have scored more goals than Gabriel Jesus, is my question. And also Fabregas. He scored so many goals for Arsenal, but when he went back to Chelsea, he wasn't a goal scorer. He was playing a different position. Am I overestimating Fabregas here? Am I disrespecting Jesus? Because he scored for City, chat, Jesus. He bagged goals for Manchester City. But would he really have scored more goals than Fabregas or John Terry? I'm not so sure. Other than that, I think I've got everything absolutely spot on. It's just that's the only question mark. And also, has Falcao really outscored Højlund? Would he really have outscored Højlund, Falcao? Oh. That's my only, like 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. I think everybody else is placed perfectly. It's just that John Terry scored, chat. He scored loads of goals, man. But Fabregas, there were years he was scoring 10, 15. Yeah, call me crazy, but I think Terry scored more goals than Fabregas. It may sound a crazy thing to say, but I do think he has. Which then leaves me with Jesus versus Terry. Falcao, would he have scored more than Højlund? I think I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to lock it in as it is. No, but Fabregas at Arsenal in the early years. Nah. Jesus and Terry could easily flip. That's my only concern. Easily flip. And also Falcao, Højlund. Falcao at Manchester United, Falcao at Chelsea. How many goals did he really score? I know Højlund's barely scored in the Premier League, right? But would he really have outscored him, Falcao? I'm looking in. I'm looking in. Inshallah at this point, you know. Fucking hell. I overestimated Bowen. I didn't do bad at all. This one I knew I should have flipped. I knew I disrespected Højlund. I overestimated Bowen. Is that true? Bowen's only got 40. That doesn't seem right to me, chat. I'll be honest with you guys, that doesn't seem right at all to me. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't seem right at all. I think that is incorrect. To me, that doesn't make sense. Barca have scored already. No way. As did Liverpool. So is this a bad time to say that I went Valencia or draw? Oh my days, I may not even pick up a point. Not Valencia or draw, sir. I went with Valencia to go through. I really backed Valencia. I could end up with 0 points. Valencia have, apart from that Barca game, been really good recently. Ferran Torres has scored again. So these guys have conceded again within minutes. They even changed formation, and I thought they'll do much better. Fucking hell. Do you have the goals for me to catch up on? But hang on a minute. How many goals did Bowen scored in the Premier League? Can someone get me an answer?
Y el toque de primera lo veíamos a Frenkie de Jong. Ataca el Barça, el pelotazo, Torre, Ferran.
Too easy. But what a ball by Balde, chat. That ball is crazy, chat. I'll be real with you guys. That ball is crazy, man. That ball is crazy. Balde is disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Do you have the Gakpo goal? New hand on shoulder meme just dropped. What's he even pointing? What's Tammy even doing? I didn't even see that.
Bissouma, ale piłka za plecy, no i znów zmarnowali swoją szansę, by wyprowadzić akcję.
The fuck is Bissouma doing?
Goście, a piłkę ma Salah. Salah, jeszcze Gakpo! 1!
As if it would have been another FPL assist. As fucking good, man. Thank God it's not an FPL match, man. Crazy. I seen the Arteta thing. Oh, Arsenal are willing to break their own transfer record in the summer with 100 million plus bid to sign Inter forward Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, I'm sure Lautaro would be eager to join us. Electric player at his peak. Who's this about? Oh, Sturridge. I thought it was going to be Coutinho, but Sturridge, I fully agree with you. Coutinho tends to get a little bit overrated nowadays, but Sturridge, people forget, but Sturridge in his time at Chelsea as well was a demon when he was a winger. I fully agree, Sturridge one of the most underrated strikers, if only he stayed fit. If only. Injuries. Cold, man. Bro, Sturridge in this Liverpool team right now, man, he'll be feasting up top. Cruel. Sometimes injuries are cruel. Did you guys confirm to me how many goals Bowen scored in the Premier League, please? Because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all. Anyways, second half has just started. Inter still with an opportunity to try and get top of the league here. If not, we'll officially be 2 points behind Napoli. That's not. I think it's wrong. Bowen has 49 goals. And how much according to the pyramid did it say he has? 49, 46. So I suppose it still wouldn't have changed anything. He's one behind Fabregas. Underestimated Jesus. I wasn't far off with that though, I really wasn't. I think we're getting there. Did you see Messi's son score 12 goals in a single match? Which one, Matteo or Thiago? People don't know about Theo Walcott twice. There's not much to know about Theo Walcott. I mean, he had some good spells, but the problem with Theo Walcott is he was a brain-dead footballer, so no matter how much raw talent he would have had, or no matter how much pace he had, and sometimes ice-cold finishing in that period where he was chipping goalkeepers left, right, and center, he just didn't have a brain, and when you don't have a brain, you're not going to be able to get to the top level. Opinions on Madrid ranting like crybabies about referees. Incredibly ironic, and they're doing that to put pressure, obviously, on the referee ahead of the big game. I find that despicable. No, I didn't, Moon.
Evening, sir. Up the toffees.
Best of luck, Loach. Best of luck in the Merseyside derby in a week, kind sir. Barella's warming up. Like I said, the substitutions will be a little bit weird today because obviously, when do you really bring the players on? Because if Inzaghi makes substitutions within the next 10 minutes, that would be the equivalent of subbing a player off after just 40 minutes or something like that. Where do you rank Buffon in goalkeepers of the century? Not just the century, all time. For me, he's number 2. I've got Neuer 1, Buffon 2. It's very close between them. I give Neuer the edge simply because he revolutionized the sport, I think, as a goalkeeper. But they're the 2 greatest goalkeepers of all time, and it's not even close. Trouble. Why does C.R. Kelly constantly feel the need to go out and call himself the GOAT? Insecurity. Insecurity. But I don't mind him saying it. Like, if he wants to say it, he can say it. Trouble. Keep it up, Moise. If he's not going to call himself the greatest of all time, then, you know, who will? Obviously, he's got a lot of fanboys, so back yourself, you know, but... Insecurity in the same way you call yourself the best FIFA player. I don't call myself the best FIFA player. I call myself the best football gamer. Mother. How so? I'm literally educated. Matthias Tell is coming on. Kudyashi, come on. Kubarsi's so good. Listen, Barca fans, he may be good, but what you started last week on Twitter about him and Bastoni, have some freaking shame. Look at the way Bastoni's been playing today. Crazy, man. And listen, there's no shame in Kubarsi being worse than Bastoni at this stage, by the way. He's only, what, 17, 18? Bastoni's 25 years of age. You'd expect Bastoni to be better, but you fanboys are crazy, man. Still salty because we knocked you out from the Champions League a couple of years ago. No. You started it. You started it. Tell Bastoni to defend versus Milan legs wide open. Yeah. You want to go there, Stokes? Oh, sorry, Stokes, Coles. You want to go there? Do we want to bring in some of the Kubarsi Hall of Shame defensive performances? Where he was getting bullied left, right, and center. We only said he's the best passing centre-back and Inter fans started crying. But he's not the best passing centre-back though. Passing also covers crossing. It covers short passing, long passing, true passing. Bastoni has the best crosses. His true passes are better than Kubarsi. Kubarsi has a bit better long passes. And in terms of short passes, I'll also give the edge to Bastoni. So, yeah. Crossing for a centre-back. Does your boy not cross? Tell has come on. Talk about Hall of Shame performance from Saliba yesterday. There's nothing to talk about. You know, Saliba's a fantastic defender, but obviously Arsenal fans incredibly overrated him. They put him on the same table as Van Dijk and Bastoni and Rudiger. He's not there, not yet. Maybe he will be one day, but he's most definitely not there yet. This fucking guy, man. Lauti has half a chance. I can't take this game seriously, man. It's minute 54, chat. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. The players haven't been able to have time to get into the game. It's not fair. Crazy player constantly. Barca fans really think Kubarsi is better than Bastoni. They genuinely do. It's crazy. I don't know how to educate these guys, man. And the funniest thing of it all is Bastoni literally dunked on them at the Camp Nou when he gave that assist to Barella in behind my boss Gerard Piqué. And then in the San Siro, he dragged Gavi quite literally on the pitch. How would the Barca-Inter game look like on paper? But speaking about Barcelona, apparently they've made a 2-0. Ferran Torres has scored 2 goals against his former team. Scored, what was it, 1 or 2 as well in the league match between the two teams. Man, Valencia can't seem to match up well against Barca. Barca still on course for a treble. As a matter of fact, all 3 Spanish teams, big teams, are on course for a treble still. Speaking about teams that are on course for a treble, here come Inter. Marcus Thuram launching a counter-attack. Lauti. What's he doing? Settle this now. Is Courtois top 5 goalkeeper of all time? 100% he is. I've told you this already. I mean, much better than Casillas. That's for damn sure. Corner again. Inter. How did you back Valencia after the 7-1? I've been, you know how I'm a big fan of Valencia. I like the fact that they were changing formation tonight, coming out more with a back three as opposed to how they started against Barcelona in the other game. And I genuinely thought that they could get something, but it seems like I've analyzed that game wrongly. And if Inter don't win today, it means I would have picked up 0 points in the midweek matches, which is devastating for someone like me who's chasing to become number 1 in the Who Knows Ball leaderboard, and I'm trying to chase many.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat.
You got the second goal, thank you.
Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go.
Pedri, Rafinha est parti. Pedri, Rafinha est parti. Pedri va temporiser.
Because look, Valencia line up in the back 5. That's what I expected before the game. Damn, Frankie de Jong looks like he could be back in form as well. Oh my god, Pedri again. Oh, chat. Oh la la la, madò puttana si la vu. How can I join? Of course you can. Good project. Exclamation mark Discord. Is it the Van Dijk one? We've seen it. I have no idea. I am here to tell you right now that Inter will end up with a total of 0 trophies this season. Yeah, sure thing, later, bro. The sad reality is that Fiorentina have better options off the bench today than we do. Imagine bringing on someone like Gudmundsson, who should have been an Inter player. Instead, we've got Taremi, Arnautovic, Correa. But, you know, how many times are we going to go over the same stuff? Crazy. Corner Fiorentina. Fucking hammer. You better hope Lazio beat Milan in Coppa Italia or you will be trophyless. What are you talking about, you stupid idiot? We play against Lazio. Some psychologists say that the left side of the brain is used for analytical thinking, while the right side of the brain is used for creative purposes. What would they say about someone like you who doesn't have a brain? Yeah, good one, bro. Goal, Fiorentina. From a corner. Nah. The fact that he comes completely from the blind side, it is Frattesi. Frattesi is the one who gets caught on that one. It's absolutely ridiculous. We haven't conceded many corner goals over the past seasons, but if you're gonna concede corners like that, that is incredibly cheap. Fuck, man. Fuck. But this is not fair. I'm sorry to say, it's not fair, man. You can't play a midweek game that starts from minute 16.
Can't get one spoiler right in 2 days. What a buffoon loser bastard.
It's absolutely ridiculous. For me, the game should have started from minute 1 again. I had to start from minute 1 again. I'm sorry to say, man. Like you can't just. The match cannot flow. It cannot flow if you cut 16 minutes. It's completely stupid. There's no point. 3-0 Barcelona. It's over. Everything is over. Leaderboard mudded. So much time and effort in the analysis, and we have nothing to show for it, and potentially title over for Inter, man. Now we're gonna get to see the real character of this team. But again, we're in a scenario where we go down a goal and you're chasing. Madre mia. Corner Inter. Nah. Is he gonna bring on Bavella now or not? With his stupid fucking rotations and shit, man.
It's just not sustainable. This Inter hate watch. Inject it into my veins.
Is that Pedri again? It's Pedri again. Fucking freak, man. It's not fair. And Inter had to travel as well to Florence, and then you travel to play 75 minutes. Would like This is supposed to be a professional league. You travel, play 75 minutes. What kind of nonsense is this, man? Players are warming up. They need time to gel into the game. And this is absolutely ridiculous, man. These guys playing, by the way, like their lives depend on it. But then you watch them against Napoli and they bent over. Crazy, man. Does Inzaghi realize that, like, the time for subs, it's minute 64, it's not minute 45, man. Oh my god. Look at this piece of shit Mkhitaryan, by the way. Yeah, let's rest Barella, but keep playing Mkhitaryan. 40 years of age, has to play every single game. It's ridiculous to me, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous, certain decisions. I just don't understand. Nice, Dumfries. Keep going, man. By the way, some people talking in here are watching the Carabao Cup. They're watching the Carabao Cup and they're talking about a league game. Fuck. Are you guys stupid or what? Stick to that stupid competition, you dirty, filthy Prem-turns. A fucking Carabao Cup game, you know. They want to talk about a proper football match. Fucking idiots. Carnival, thank you for the 19. Four 0 Barcelona. They're gonna hit 7 past them again. What the hell am I seeing? Look at Mkhitaryan, by the way. Look at Mkhitaryan, by the way. Moise Kean, 2-0. 2-0 Fiorentina. Sommer, by the way. I think I could have saved that. I think I could have saved that. I think I could have saved that. How is it possible to concede a header from there? They have one player in the box. Everybody knows they have one goal scorer in this team. And that's the guy we leave completely unmarked. What's Bissek doing? The guy takes a step forward when there's only one guy behind him. It's ridiculous. And now he wants to now he wants to bring players on. That's the difference, reactionary manager. I can't. It's the same shit every single time. Same shit every time. Çalhanoğlu's not obviously fit. Somehow, by the way, somehow Mkhitaryan's still on the pitch, which is absolutely crazy. Oh no, he's been taken off, thankfully. Who's actually playing it? Oh, we're going 3 up top. We're going 3 up top. Brilliant. Oh, now to fucking. Yes.
Inter were bound to collapse. This football, it's just not sustainable. Haven't been impressed all season. Suck it, you cretin.
But the Italian Federation has blood on its hands. They've killed completely our whole momentum. We have to travel to Florence to play 75 minutes. A footballer is designed, is programmed to play 90 minutes. You travel, you do the warm-ups, everything is done with the intention to play 90 minutes. It's ridiculous that the game has to restart and you play 75. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It looks like Lautaro's playing as a literal number 10. Look at Bissek. Jesus Christ. He's having a fucking howler, man. Get that guy off the pitch, man. Nah. This piece of shit Arnautovic, by the way. Wanted to stay at the club, you better freaking do something. Bitch. You know we could have got Felix. Felix was begging to join Inter. He didn't want to go to fucking Milan. Why would he want to go Milan? He was begging to join us. But fucking Arnautovic didn't leave. Correa didn't leave, so we couldn't bring anybody in. Pathetic gimp. Imagine how pathetic you must be to decide to stay at a club knowing your 5th choice, 4th choice respectively, versus going to a club where you could have played football. West Ham wanted Arnautovic. So many clubs wanted Arnautovic, wanted Correa, but they wouldn't leave. They wouldn't leave. Barella. What is that shot, man? What is that shot, man? Nicolo. He's not warmed up properly, man. He's not warmed up properly. There should be an extra 15 more minutes to be played. And listen, it all goes back. I hate to be the one that says it, but it all goes back to that. Let's not forget in the original game between these two teams, Lautaro Martinez scored a goal against De Gea. We haven't seen a replay that showed that the goal was offside. Obviously, Bove had the heart problem, so we didn't get to see. But they just decided that it was offside based on what? I haven't seen a single replay, not one replay. When all the episodes go against you like this, even a team that many consider to be number one in the power rankings is going to find it tough. But mistakes were made as well today. Make no mistake about it. Mistakes were made. Inzaghi needs to realize, like, certain matches, the continuous unnecessary rotations, wrong decisions. Barcelona, Pedri plays every game unless he's injured. Lewandowski almost plays every game. We're here resting Barrel and shit like this. It's stupid. It's stupid. Trouble. 3 against 3 counter attack for Fiorentina. Could be 4 against 3. But it's Inter on the other side. De Marco's going for a goal. He's trying to chip De Gea. I tell you what, he wasn't far off. He wasn't far off. De Gea has a slight smile. I know most of you guys think this game is over, because at the end of the day, you're used to supporting teams who haven't won much. But when you're the defending champions, watch out for that mentality, yeah? We may not have done much so far, but... No. Oh my god. Throw in. Box them. Calma. Box them. Lauti. Shh. On what basis is Arnautovic ahead of Taremi, by the way, in the pecking order? I must have missed something. The fuck, man. Attention, Dumfries, look at this piece of shit, man. I've never seen a Dutch professional footballer with a touch this bad. It's crazy to me. And look at Augusto. He's gave it straight to Moise Kean, who's on a run against us. Someone investigate this Dodo guy, by the way. He's not stopped running. Look at Bissek. Fucking Bambi on ice. But again, this is what I'm saying. When you play 75 minutes, it's not fair. It's not fair because at this stage, is where a team like Inter, who are physically superior, would be able to display their advantage. But we can't. We can't because they're still very fresh. It's not fair. Whichever way you look at it, it's not fair. For me, you can't suspend the game at a certain minute and then restart it again at another minute. No, the game's suspended and you start again. Mado, Lauti, starting a run. What was that, bro? What's the guy doing, man? What am I seeing, bro? Lauti, did he just try to shoot or cross? Either way, that is an atrocious attempt. Dodo was amazing against Lech Poznan last season. It's even easier for him against Inter today. FaZe, you may be number 2 in the leaderboard, by the way, but let's wait until May. Let's wait until May. With statements like that, you expose your ball knowledge, you coward. It ain't gonna last. It's not sustainable for you. Make no mistake about it, freak. Foul. Nobody cares. It's a Carabao Cup. Who the fuck cares, man? That's a ball. Look at Arnautovic. Honestly, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of this player, please, man? What's the purpose? I've never hated a player more than this, man. Genuinely. Cost us a Champions League last season, single-handedly. 10 million we've paid for this fucker, man. And I said at the time before we even bought him that I will regret that one. Aslan and Taremi are coming on. What are these substitutions? There's no plan or identity. It's almost like they were pre-made. Yeah, we're seeing that already. But we started slow against Milan. Same thing today, and it's there were definitely causes for concern. Am I seeing things correctly here? Inzaghi is about to play with 4 attackers. What am I seeing? 4 attackers on the pitch. What formation are we even playing? There's 4 attackers on the pitch. I've never seen this shit. Taremi, Arnautovic, Lauti, Thuram all on the pitch. What? Thuram is playing on the left, it looks like, almost as a wingback practically. But again, he's trying to dribble past players. I mean, he's the only one that can. We don't have another player that can get past there, man. It's actually so sad, bro. Conte says somewhere smiling right now. The sad reality is Inzaghi lost the title to Pioli. So imagine up against Conte. It's a problem. It's a big problem. We're just hoofing the ball up to this lanky piece of shit. Play now. You can't do that. 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 And notice how the referees have been against us now in what past 3-4 matches. Robbed against Milan, blatant penalty, denied to us. Today again, basically every decision has gone their way. Every single decision. Bologna, disastrous officiating, horrific officiating. These time-wasting losers. The good thing is, we don't have to wait too long for revenge. Monday, we play them again. Every single second, these pieces of shit time waste. I want another goal added. Absolute gimps. A club who supposedly, by the way, has a rivalry against Juventus. But they've given them, since the 90s, they've given them basically all the best players they've had. They've gave them all to Juventus. and against Juventus, they bend over. But against us, they play the best game of their season. Crazy. And how many minutes will be added on? How many minutes? Because if there's any justification, I would add the 50 minutes at the start as well, because it affected the team massively. It's not fair. But if you're looking at the 50 minutes, at least 7-8 minutes. They've been time wasting for the entirety of the second half. Look at Aslani. Look at Aslani. Did you see that shit? Look at this idiot. Oh my days, man. Jesus
You
Christ.
sound like an Arsenal fan. Bonafide losers, it's never your fault. Just accept you got beat, you acne-riddled freak.
Wow. This is up there with our worst performance of the season. It probably surpasses the Leverkusen game. Arnautovic! Look at this guy! Nah. There's no fucking way. I can't do this shit, man. What the fuck am I seeing?
Ha. You ugly, stinking, acne-riddled, balding,
How the fuck
nunsy,
has he missed that
creepy,
shit?
reeking, basement-dwelling, stupid, ignorant, racist, sad, weirdo freak. This interflop and hearing your delusion fills me with you, just like E.T. has been filling me up.
Forget about Joao Mario. Forget about Gabigol, Gabriel Barbo. Forget about all of these freaking players. Arnautovic, worst signing in Inter history. I couldn't give two fucking shits. 10 million for a player that we then couldn't offload, who everybody realized from day one was shit. Well, actually not day one, because I remember he had a semi-decent debut. Cost us a Champions League. Let's not forget, Inter last season were also number 1 in the power rankings. And Arnautovic cost us a Champions League. And this season proceeds not to even leave in the summer, doesn't even leave in January either, stays until the very end, prevents us from getting an attacker. Like I told you, Felix was begging to join us in January, and then eventually had to go to Milan because we couldn't bring in an attacker because we couldn't offload him or the other stupid moron. And now we're stuck with this situation. How on earth can you miss-hit that ball? For me, it's crazy. He had all the time in the world. De Gea was frozen. De Gea frozen on the spot, and he miss-hits the ball. Nah, for me, what's the point? There's no point. There's no point. He's getting paid, yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? It also shows though, like it's not like you're acting like he's not going to get paid. He would have got paid wherever he went. They would have covered the salary that we owe him. That was going to be the deal. He literally decided to stay here
Please
because
don't
he's a
move it
loser.
much, sir. Seeing your hair from different perspectives
Mistake,
just drives me
mistake,
crazy.
mistake, Ken,
Kind sir, I
Trina.
would really suggest you a trip to
Fucking
Turkey
hell.
instead of watching your washed club.
You gotta go back here since Inter have suffered a defeat as heavy as this, and I suppose in a way we gotta consider ourselves privileged. But was it DeMarco, I think, with the mistake? You have to claim responsibility today, Inzaghi. You have to, because absolutely unacceptable, genuinely unacceptable. A complete another mess from start to finish. It's not all your fault, of course, but by the way, Moise Ken, I hope keep the same energy on Monday, by the way. We'll see you on Monday, bro. We'll see you on Monday. Keep the same energy, freak. Keep the same energy.
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat. Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go. Vamos, Kurt.
Best WATCHALONG all season. Viva el football.
It's crazy, man. When is the last time we've suffered a defeat like this, ET? I can't. That's how privileged I suppose we've been. Look at Arnautovic. No signings, so we could only survive so long with Taremi. Arnautovic, always the same story. I'm honestly in disbelief at this Arnautovic cameo. Like in disbelief. I'm not exaggerating.
When are you going to
You could have
stop
put him
gluing
in
your
there.
pubes onto your face,
You could have
making
put
it
him in
look
there
like you
and
have a mustache?
he would have done
You're
better.
not fooling anyone, you greasy little orc-looking human. Go back to your cave and stay there, you abomination. You are a disgrace to football.
But expect nothing less. For me, it's a combination of a multitude of things. But like I said, ultimately, make no mistake about it. Footballers are programmed to play 90 minutes, not to play 75 minutes. The way we warm up, the way we train, the way we do everything is geared to play 90 minutes. For me, the Bove injury that should have meant that we play 90 minutes tonight from the what happened to Bove should not. Yeah, suck it, Dodo. Suck it, freak. Headshot, bitch. Fucking embarrassing, man. But I always tell you guys, there's a manner in which you lose. Even if we factor all of that in, there's a manner in which you lose. As a club that many consider to be number one in the power ranking, this is unacceptable. completely unacceptable.
Imagine thinking this team is actually good in a top 3 so-called power ranking team. Nobody gives a shit about your ranking, you donkey. Put Inter under Barca, you ugly speaky fat lizard.
This guy genuinely put on 4 attackers, by the way. What the fuck is he playing? FIFA career mode?
Another mint spoiler, you beak-nosed dweeb. You have been fluking wins all season with the referees firmly on your side. This thumping was coming. You know what else is coming? Me tonight in your mother's snatch. Viva el Premier League of Darts.
Gotta wonder the implications this will have. I'm literally trying to refresh my memory at the moment. When's the last time my club has suffered defeat like this? Privileged for sure, but you know, for most of you guys, it's obviously not new for your clubs, but for my club, this is very much something which isn't normal. It's not supposed to happen. Definitely a bit of concern. Have to see. Ignore. Yona, it's always the same story. Ignore them. It is all over. And Fiorentina 3, Inter 0. There'll be an asterisk around this game. Make no mistake about it. There'll be an asterisk. But ultimately, it wasn't good enough from us. And whatever that is, whether it's the fact that, of course, the team is not accustomed to playing 75 minutes. It's a new experience. It's tough to program your brain in how to even approach a game like that. Referee decisions, again, most of the decisions went in their favor, just like in the Bologna game, just like in the Milan game. There's a common trend that is forming. You know, as a club, Inter were of course used to this. And the question is, does this team have the strength and the resilience to be able to fight against it, like, let's say, the 2010 team was able to? Speaking about the 2010 team, I do remember we suffered a heavy defeat in 2010 against Catania by 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. 3 days later, we had a trip to Chelsea, second leg, Stamford Bridge, and we went and won that game. It's not how you go down, it's how you get back up. And if you have ambitions to win every competition that you participated in, it's crucial more than ever that you respond, and you respond quickly. And we have a perfect opportunity. We have a golden opportunity. We play against the very same team on Monday. Talk about revenge. If I was a football player playing for Winter, I'd be boiling, you know. You don't have a better opportunity. I hope the players can share the same mentality that I'm having at the moment, and I'd be having heading into the game, because we're gonna come out on Monday, and I want Bastoni to go in gritty in front of Moise Kean when we make it 4-0. Want to fucking celebrate again. Possibly the worst game in Inzaghi's entire tenure came at the worst possible time, says Richie. Managed horribly by him as well from minute one. From minute one, Richie. Also, don't worry, I will go back in the VOD and wipe out the Reds laughing at this. For me, listen, you can call it what you want, but it's all about respect, Richie. It's all about respect. And never have I sat here when any team of my chat has lost a game. That's not Milan or Juventus for obvious reasons. Never have I sat here or stood up here and laughed and mocked any team. Nothing but a humble football expert that calls it like it is. And look at the way they respond. But we've seen this already, Richie, which is fine, because you know what? It's a testament to just how good we have been. We're not used to losing. So when it happens, look at the reaction. Richie, could you imagine if we supported Manchester United? Holy mother of God. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you for the 69, Ramsey. Appreciate it. Starting with the super bad news. Congratulations to the people that went Fiorentina or draw. You'll pick up 5 points. Congratulations to the ones that went with a Barcelona win. You pick up 3 points. I pick up 0. I picked up 0 points yesterday. I pick up 0 points today. Disaster of the highest order. We're going on a hunger strike, ET, until we figure this shit out, because that is completely unacceptable analysis. How? I didn't see this coming. For me, and it's not like we didn't spend time. 3 hours, 15 minutes on this game today, and I didn't see a single Fiorentina goal. I couldn't see them troubling us. And instead it's 3-0. But like I said, one thing that I didn't factor enough of is how much of an implication the whole 75-minute match would have on the team. Obviously, most of the players can pretty much go in the flop section. We'll start with Çalhanoğlu times 2. Listen. We've been critical of Asllani and stuff on this, but okay. I would rather a player who is 50 times worse plays than someone plays with an injury. He's not fully fit. Shame on the medical stuff. Shame on himself as well for forcing him to return, for himself to return so soon. If you're not fit, don't play. Because this is not the best deep lying playmaker in Europe, which he was before the injury. This is not that same player. Unacceptable. Fuck up against Milan on the weekend. He would have saved at least 2 of the 3 goals today. He would have saved 2 of the 3. Make no mistake about it. Both headers were savable. And I see people, we don't need Donnarumma because he can play with the ball at his feet. Meh. Like fuck. Father Time is undefeated. We've seen this with Handanovic. We've seen it with everybody. Father Time is undefeated. The worst player on the pitch for me today. I'm sorry to say. Just when I think with this player, he's reached that next level, he then steps back again. And it's like, you're 24. You're not 18. You're not 17. You're not 19. You're 24. To put that into perspective, Bastoni's 25. Come the fuck on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They have one player. They have one player. Moise Kean has scored about 60% of the goals they've scored this season. When they're about to cross the ball, you know, they have one player in the box. Just keep an eye on him and fucking hell, man. Go where he goes. What does this guy do? Moves forward, loses his player, moves forward. Disgusting. Disgusting. If you want to leave, by the way, fuck off in the summer. Go the fuck off, man. Play like this. Go. Fuck off in the summer, man. I can't be us. But both of them, Fratesi and Mkhitaryan. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing for me. This is what I want explained to me, because there comes a point where, like, okay, I'm not watching every training session, but let me get this straight. The 36-year-old is the one that starts every fucking match. The 36-year-old. Meanwhile, the best midfielder in world football, who's 27 years of age, is the one that gets rested. Can someone make that shit make sense to me? Because I don't understand. It's like everything is the opposite of what should happen. Everything. There's also the wing backs as well. I just can't be putting everybody in here, but DeMarco obviously gets in there for what a freaking assist to Moise Kean. Listen here. This guy's another one, by the way, okay? Because I've told you about him. I've told you be careful with him. As good of a season as he was having, as good of a season he had last season.
If you were able to go far in the CL and win the title against a Conte team playing once a week, this might go down as one of the greatest Serie A achievements.
Well, we're still capable, make no mistake about it. It's not the end of the world. I told you guys about this fucker. What Zalewski done in 15 minutes, by the way, is better than what this guy's done in his last 4 games now. It started with the Bologna game. That mistake. The Milan game, nowhere to be seen. Disastrous. He was shit scared of Walker. Shit freaking scared, by the way. Crazy. Today, Lauti, I can't defend that performance, unfortunately. I really can't, man. I wish I could, but Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Either way, you could put the whole team in flops. I can't be as... listen, people will... but why are Inter number 2 in the power ranking when, of course, you've got Barcelona winning... nobody cares about the Carabao Cup, obviously, but... either way. Oh, and now, how could I forget? I forgot to ask. The worst player. Sorry, Bissek, sorry. Sorry. I can't even spell this fucking name. You know what? What minute did he come on exactly? So he came on before Tabermi, right? He came on minute 69. This cameo. Worst signing in Inter history, I'm not exaggerating. Joe Mario, Gabriel Barbosa, Gresco, pick any fucking player in history. None are worse than this guy, I promise you. Cost us a Champions League. And this season cost us players that could have came in to replace him for staying at the club. He would have done better than Arnautovic today. I'm not exaggerating. That miss that he had, where he didn't even hit the ball. He moves in slow motion, but how can a footballer move in slow motion that is playing professional football in a top 3 league? For me, name them all, chat. I promise you he's the worst signing in Inter history. I'm not being reactionary. Every single name you've mentioned, I promise you they're not worse than him. 10 million was spent on him, and subsequently fucked us over for literally 2 years because we couldn't bring anybody else instead. Wallahi. But like I said, it's pointless going through the flops. That's why me and Richie will always have an asterisk on him. The best football I've ever seen in all my years of watching this club under him. However, at the end of the day, he's a beta male. He's going up against an alpha male this season. An alpha male who has lost Kvaratskhelia, who has lost Osimhen, took over a team that finished 10th last season. I don't give a shit about the 1 game a week. I see people make a use of the 1 game a week. I couldn't give 2 shits. If these guys win a league title over us, and now there's a 3-point gap, if they win a league title over us, it's an absolute embarrassment. They're freaking dog shit. the players that they have, Politano, fucking Neres was a reject. Rahmani, Juan Jesus is fucking playing centre back in 2025. Juan Jesus is playing centre back. The fuck on, man. Calm down. Di Lorenzo, who was as good as freaking finished last season. Everybody that faced Di Lorenzo, madre mia, they ran through him like he was Lily Phillips. And all of a sudden, this season he's looking half decent. I don't buy into this. They're freaking dog shit. McTominay, everybody's claiming like this guy's the next coming of Zidane. No, fuck off, man. It's McTominay, bro. Stop with this shit. Lukaku is overweight by at least 8 kilograms. At least 8 kilos overweight. So no freaking excuses. 3 points is the gap. That's what it is now. The chase is on. They have a tough game, man. They have a tough game against Udinese. They ain't going to be easy. If they do win that game, they'll go 6 points above us. We then play again on Monday, and it's against the same opponent. And for me, there's no better motivation. It can't get any better. You have the team that just beat you with Moise Kean celebrating. If I don't see us 4-0 up and grittying on Moise Kean on Monday, then I'm going to be very disappointed. If you told me right now, would you sign for a 2-0 win against Fiorentina on Monday? I will say no. Keep your offer. I don't care about the 3 points come Monday. That is secondary to me. I want revenge against this pathetic football club, because you watch them against Napoli and they bend over. Okay, you watch them against Juventus for the past 15 years, and not only do they bend over, but they give them their best players. Every single year they give them their best players, and supposedly they're their rivals. I don't sign for 3 points come Monday. You offer me 2-0, I don't sign for it. I want minimum 4. If they beat us 3, I want 4. I want 4. And if these pathetic losers drop points as well, it'll be even better. Here's the problem. Inter have to go away Napoli, away Atalanta, away Juventus, away Bologna. So many would probably consider them favorites, but like I said, there is a superior difference in the squad and in the team. So I urge calmness. It didn't go according to plan today. Stay calm. Inter were still number 2 in the power ranking. They're not dropping. They're not dropping off number 2, irrespective of what people say. This is a spreadsheet that Arsene Wenger himself has trusted upon me. So we call it like it is here. Inter were still number 2. Make no mistake about it. And we will have to show that come Monday why we deserve to remain number 2. As for you guys, Richie, I'll ask A1. Some of the other people will be investigating the VOD. The people that took it too far tonight, consider yourselves eliminated. Because every single time your favorite team lose, I show nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. If this is how you want to play it for the remainder of the season, chat, I've told you this already. It's not going to end well for you guys. Because there's a good chance Inter may not lose another game all season. But your favorite club will lose. Your favorite club will lose. So we'll be looking. Idiots. I'm off to work anyway, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow.